Now, these are paradoxical times. We know we've got to try to lead greener lives, yet our thirst for energy seems to be undiminished. So we're turning to increasingly inventive ways to find natural resources.
Yeah, and our next frontier might actually be space, not finding it there, but using imaging from the heavens to see where oil and gas and water, for example, may be hidden on Earth. So, how's this going to work?
I think we should find out.
Yeah.
Jonathan Faiman is the executive chairman of NEOS. That is a company hoping to pioneer this technology. Also, the co-founder of the British online grocery delivery business, Ocado. Jonathan, great to have you with us in the studio. Let's start with how it works, because we've done some research, haven't we? So this is satellite photos backed up by pictures from planes in certain parts of the world, and you can detect natural resources?
Yeah, it sounds incredible. Anyway, good morning. Thank you for having me. The company was born out of the Planetary Remote Sensing Group in NASA, and it's based in Silicon Valley. And what they do is they use a lot of different types of sensors, like electromagnetism and gravity, to form images of what's under the ground. And when they think that they found something, they can fly with an aeroplane and get a better resolution image. Wow. And this is how exploration is now working.
Now, you were saying to us in the green room just a few moments earlier that this is the most interesting thing that you've done. Why is that?
Well, the wonderful thing about working at Ocado was working with an amazing team of people. And the people at NEOS are extraordinary. A team of 50 geoscientists and engineers who have wonderful technology, and it's great working with them. But also, my aim for the company is for us to be able to allow countries to buy images of what's underneath their ground. So the people who I'm working with in the countries at very senior levels are terribly interesting, and there's always a political angle to what's going on as well.
Yeah, Jonathan, can I say this with all due respect?
Yeah.
Some may call you a bit of a troublemaker, right? You started Ocado, that shook up the UK sort of supermarket industry sector, and now you're launching this. I'm just wondering how much of a shake-up this is for a natural resource industry that still, I guess, is it fair to say, relies on old technology?
Yeah, so troublemaker makes it sound like the outcome is bad.
It is. I'm trying to think of another way. Help me, Vince, help me.
Disruptor, I suppose.
But it definitely is fun to shake things up. And what I've learnt is that big, successful, valuable companies are basically set up not to change. And the opportunity for an entrepreneur is to be able to do things a little bit differently. And that's, I think that's what I enjoy doing. It's what we did at Ocado, and it's what I hope NEOS will be able to do. And rather than working with the oil and gas companies, we want to try and give countries back their own information, and that's the idea.
Yeah.
Now, what exactly are you selling here? Is it a sort of a probability of success that people might be able to find these things? Because you don't own the satellites, as far as we understand, and a lot of this data is already available. So what is it that you're giving people? So
what we're giving is a map of resources. So if we're talking about water, then we would be giving a water map, and it looks like hotspots, where you're more likely to find water and where you're less likely to find water. And our probability of success has been running at a very, very high 60%, which is quite unusual. The shake-up compared to the existing industry, which runs at maybe a success rate of 10% when you drill wells. What I really like about this company, and the reason why I wanted to invest in it, is that this technology is 2 orders of magnitude, 100 times cheaper than the existing way of exploring, which means it's possible to explore much more of the planet, a lot of the places which people haven't explored, and for us to be able to manage our resources in a much more orderly way when we know what we have.
Can I just quickly get this in?
Sure.
We've got to wrap it up, Jonathan. But when you say invest, I mean, this is a big commitment. You've invested I don't think you mind me saying, $150 million into this. What is the success rate? Oh, wait, so you take the photo. What's the success rate of actually finding those natural resources?
The numbers are telling me, for me, my experience in the company is early days, but the numbers are telling me it's 60%, and that's extraordinary. I mean, it's a world-changing thing if we can do what we're saying we're doing.
Okay, Jonathan, great to have you in. Good luck with it. We'll keep an eye on it, and we'll talk to you again soon. Jonathan Faiman.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.